What's the story, people? It's who? Hi. What's the story, people? Welcome to a full day of eating of my first ever bulk. I weighed myself this morning and I'm floating around 85 kg, and the plan is to hopefully get that up to 100 kg over the coming months. I've given myself a lot of leeway to achieve that. I'm literally considering maybe 7 to 8 months of doing just straight hard bulking. I just think I've got the genetics to achieve something that is, questioning me natty status. First meal of the day is some protein pancakes. Now, I'm just in the mood to get this into me. Alright, I'll pick up later on in the day. I'll probably be more in a jovial mood. It's time for meal number 2, right? And it's lunchtime, which explains why you can see me in my work gear. But anyway, we've got 500 grams of pasta with 130 grams of lean chicken breast and about 50 grams of steamed veg. I think in total the meal's about 700 calories. And I think we're well on our way to hitting 2,000 calories for the day already. After this, I'll be having another meal before I head back to work for the second part of the day. So, third meal, it's going to be 2 whole bagels with 50 grams of jam and a 30 gram shake of whey protein, or 30 grams of whey in a shake. So I've got to eat this quick and rush back to work. And if you're wondering why I'm at home for lunchtime, it's because my site is 2 minutes up the road, literally, like walking distance. Well, I'm back from work and it's time to head out to the gym now. We're going to train some legs. I believe for the first time on this channel, I'm training something other than push, which is absolutely fantastic. I've had like 3 attempts of doing this leg workout over the past, 2 attempts over the last 2 days. And both times I've walked in and I was just like, not today, I can't do it. Had a couple of off days there, so I'm going in now and I'm gonna absolutely assassinate the leg session. Also, I just had a quick little Rice Krispie Squares bar as a little bit of a fucking pre-workout meal, just to get some sort of hypothetical sugar rush that'll turn me automatically into a beast, man. Who needs PEDs when you can get sugar rushes? And a cup of coffee as well, but it's neither here nor there whether or not you'll include it in a full day of eating, because I'm pretty sure black coffee might be minus calories because it increases your heart rate. I don't know, I'm no bleeding scientific chemist. And of course, pre-workout with the gods. Feck your intra EAA pre-workout creatine stacks. I have no idea what any of them even do anyway. I know that pre-workout gets you off your head, but what the hell is like glucosamine, man? And intra EAA? Way over my head, man. Like, how, if you're a competitive bodybuilder, what tiny little margins is that going to give you the upper hand on? It's complete bullshit in my opinion. But yeah, Rice Krispie Squares bar, black coffee, then it's time to go off and have an absolutely killer leg session. What's the story, everybody? I'm doing a voiceover for once over the leg session we just did today. So, starting off with some Romanian deadlifts, just a couple of warm-up sets to begin with. That explains why the bar is empty. Establishing the mind-muscle connection so we can go into the working sets with an advanced level of execution on the form and technique. So, working weight for me was 100 kg. I just did this for 3 sets of 8 to 10. RDLs are a little bit of a new implementation into my leg sessions because I've never prioritized, glutes and hamstrings. And also a new implementation into the leg session is front squats, okay? And I'm still working my way up to doing a decent amount of weight on this movement. I think it takes a lot of getting used to with this movement, man. It's quite uncomfortable and difficult to do in the beginning, but as you can tell, I've I'm front squatting 80 kg here for, I think it's another 3 sets of 10 to 12, with a further drop set as well for the 4th set. So moving on from that, we've got leg extensions. Nothing exactly special to see here. I do push myself a lot harder on these leg extensions because I train with Adam now. So that allows me to do some assisted leg extensions for that extra killer burn at the end. And then we're moving on to a superset of some glute focused split squats, which are very difficult to perform at this stage of the workout, I have to admit, with after doing those Romanian deadlifts. Yeah, so we superset these with the leg curls. With the current rotation that I'm on in this workout in particular, it's a very glute focused leg session. I do about 3 of those supersets before I finish up with 3 sets of calf raises. A very cheeky way to end the leg session, if I do say so myself. So cheeky, in fact, I have to run out of the gym. So, out of 10, I would rate that leg workout a 9. It was pretty top tier, and I was feeling quite strong as well. For legs, right, I'm obviously trying to hit them twice a week, and each session, just trying to keep it high volume, high intensity, man. I want to be like in pain at the end of every workout. It's one of the only ways that I can get my legs to grow. That I want to grow overall. Like, I want my entire frame to enlarge, but I really need my legs to come out, man. But I'm back home now, and it's time for the next meal, which is dinner that my mum has put together. So I'm not 100% sure on what the calories are on it, but before I get too deep into it, let me just show you what it is. It is salmon with some roast potatoes, broccoli, fresh broccoli, and some fresh carrots as well. We got an absolute load of fresh veg from a family friend. So my mum's obviously trying to use it all up. I'm not obviously 100% sure on what the proportions are for this meal and how much of what is on the plate, but I'm gonna assume that it's around 7 to 800 calories. Christ. If we're being completely honest with ourselves, that cereal cabinet is not up to par. So, for the next meal, we're doing 130 grams of Cocoa Pops. And I'm just getting this shake in because I didn't get it in earlier. Don't worry, I'm not ODing on whey protein. I have a sneaky feeling that we're approaching the mid 3000s. So, in terms of calories, that is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get creative with how I'm gonna make up the calories for the rest of the day. I think this is where I'll continue to struggle whilst bulking, because it's like an unfathomable amount of meals, and just, continue eating, especially because I haven't got that much time during the day because I'm too busy working. I have to get real creative with how I'm gonna sneak these calories in. Apologies, right? On a production value level, right? This kitchen, it's also not up to par. I know you can probably hear that clock absolutely punching the head off itself in the background. Yeah, the noise of it, echoey as fuck. Every light in this kitchen is yellow, and to top it all off, I'm still recording on my phone. But if I was to show you my my monthly income from YouTube, you'd empathize a bit. I will eventually upgrade the camera setup, but I'm like 3 or 4 brand deals short at the minute to consider it being, a valuable investment. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get me calories in before I shrink. Beware, raw, unedited footage coming up. Oh yes. Final meal. It's not really a meal, is it, man? It's not got a portion of carbs, not got like a portion of veg, not got... I need to calm down. I'm getting in a funny mood because it's getting late. 2 tuna sandwiches. And I'm going to claim that as the 4,000 calorie mark for the day, because eating that else would be, it would just be a defactor from my enjoyment of life. Too much food, bro. Don't want it. I at least need to accustom myself to that sort of standard. Finishing off with this for the day. I will gain size from this much food because I've never eaten anywhere close to this much food on a daily basis before in my life. So nevertheless, I'm gonna get massive, man. We are gonna achieve one of, if not the best, natty physiques, and you know what, enhanced physiques of all time. All right, look at these shadows, man. Look at these shadows on my face. This clip's a bit mad, but I'm probably gonna keep it in anyway. So that's where I'll conclude the video, in a very unflattering angle, in some unflattering lighting, with an unflattering camera quality. There's literally a fly on my fucking sandwich. Get the fuck away. Alright, I don't know what direction I'm heading into. I'm heading in some sort of loopy direction at this stage of the video, so I'm gonna sign out. Alright, I'll see you next week. I don't know what kind of video. Hopefully it's a lot more entertaining than this one, because I had a serious problem with how unentertaining the idea of a full day of eating would be for the viewers. But anyway, I always do this, man. Like, it takes me like 4 attempts to outro. If you enjoyed the video, yeah, like it, yeah. And if you're new, which you're probably not new here, are you? If you're though, maybe you're a returning viewer, subscribe, alright? Because that'd be very pleasurable. You know, seeing the subscriber count just increasing a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't know what else. Oh yeah, stick the notification bell on. Great, fantastic. I believe that's all I have to say. See you later.